Good morning. My hair is a mess. I should probably brush it. But yeah. Anyways, um, Justin's uncle passed away last night. So I just want to ask you guys, those of you that are, religious or pray, if you could please say a prayer for his family. I know it's extremely difficult after how sick he's been for so long. Um, I think it's kind of like my Nana has dementia, and I don't think he has dementia. I think he has something different. It's very much like dementia and Alzheimer's, but um, it's kind of like they they're not themselves anymore. Like when my Nana passes away, I'll probably be devastated and a mess. She was like a second mom to me. She helped raise me, but a part of me feels like she's already gone. So I don't know if that's how they feel or not, but they've been having to mourn, like kind of mourn who he was and like for a long time now because it changes a person so much and they go through so much and they're not the same person anymore. And towards the end, they're not usually, they don't usually talk or know who anyone is. So they've had to go through so much. And his grandma to lose a child, I can't even imagine. I know when my Nana lost my mom, it was really hard on her. Losing a child is probably, I would think, the worst thing you could ever go through. So if you just say prayers for his family, and of course his mom and his aunt, that was their brother, and Justin, I think he is more upset than he's letting on. You know how men are. Everybody grieves differently, but if you guys could just say a prayer for his family, that they find like some sort of comfort during this really difficult time, I would really, really appreciate it. So, anyway, today I am going to clean the house really well. Last night, of course, I got a text like, hey, can you babysit tomorrow? I'm like, okay, what time? Well, I don't know if I actually need you yet. We might go look at a house because they're moving. So I was just like, okay, well, just text me. So I'm just going to go ahead and pretend I'm not babysitting because half the time what ends up happening is I never end up going or they don't text me. Like they just text me, they don't need me. So I'm not going to stress about it. I didn't clean the house really well because tomorrow the new couches are coming. I'm so excited. They got here from Europe on Friday and then they're delivering tomorrow. I am so excited. Like I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. I really don't think the throw pillars are going to match at all. Pillars? What am I, Medea? I don't think they're going to match at all. What we have, I need to like wash all this. So I'm like the couch is a mess right now. We have these pictures that kind of bring a pop of color into all the browns and earth tones in here. But I just don't think it's enough blue for the pillows to match. But of course, I didn't go buy any pillow covers yet because I want to see. It would be great if they did. And it might look okay, but I just don't know yet. We'll see. It might be too much pop of color, if that makes sense. And then, so yeah, I thought about making them new covers for the pillows myself, but all the material I liked. I went to the store and I found a bunch of material, and even with like a coupon at Joann's or like Hobby Lobby, I'm like, this is more expensive than going to Hobby Lobby with the half off coupon and getting these pillow covers that I like. It's just sad. Like I'm really liking sewing, but sometimes it's more expensive to buy the material and make something yourself than to buy something that's already made. And that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. If I do end up doing that and like making them like browns and stuff, then I'm going to make just a smaller pillow for each couch that has like an accent color, probably this blue. But then I could get the furniture in here and hate these pictures and change it out. I don't know. I know the lamps are going to go because, honey, those lamps don't match nothing in here. They're not going to look right at all with the couches. So I need to sell those lamps and stuff. So, but I haven't done anything because obviously I want to wait till the couches are here and see what we need to do. I went to babysit because they were going to look at a house. And I was there for like 6 hours, which I don't ever leave the dogs alone for that long because I usually don't leave them for more than 4 hours because Ralph has to be created. Ralph has to be crated for his own safety because of his obstruction surgery and the fact that he has separation anxiety. He eats everything. His body can't, and his intestines can't handle another surgery. He probably wouldn't make them. So I've talked about this before. Because he has to be crated, I will not, usually most days I won't go anywhere really unless it's the weekend. And we never go, when I do leave, I never leave more than 4 hours. So when if I leave that day, and I felt like a freaking horrible human being because I came home and he had been crated more than 4 hours. And then I got nothing done today that needs to get done. I shouldn't have said, I just should have said I'm busy or whatever, but made a lot of money. So it is what it is. They're delivering our couches tomorrow. So I'm washing the cushion covers right now. I started washing them before I left. Now they're drying. So we've got to move all that. And I'm going to clean the floors really well and stuff before the new couches come tomorrow and downstairs. But I am like, oh my gosh. When I was a nanny, so I was a nanny for a while. When I was a nanny, their housekeeper had an issue with me. And it was that she wanted my job, but they offered it to her before they hired me. And she said, oh, I can't. I don't have time. I need to keep my other cleaning jobs. So then as soon as I started, and I worked for this family for like 4 years, 5 years almost. As soon as I started, she had a serious issue with me. Like, even though I was younger at the time, I was like 23, I had worked in a nursery with babies. I had worked in a preschool since I was like 18. Like, I knew what I was doing. I probably held more babies, fed more babies, and spent more time with babies than she ever had. But the point is, like, I take many SIDS classes. I, as educated on babies, like, way more than her, I guarantee you. And she still wanted to tell me, like, how to hold the baby. And she was telling me how to do all this crazy stuff. And it was absolutely wrong because the baby wasn't that old. The other one was 2. And, like, she wasn't supporting his neck. And I was like, I got this, lady. Anyways, the whole time I worked for them, she had a problem with me. I don't know what it is. Had nothing to do with me. I was always nice with her. She would purposely wake the kids up at nap time. So today I was there, and their housekeeper was there. And I put the little girl down for a nap. And I waited till the lady finished vacuuming because I didn't know if it would wake the little girl up or not. So she goes to sleep. She went to sleep really well. Usually she cries even with her parents. She's going through a phase. But she did really well. She went to sleep. And I shut her door and turned her noise machine on. I go in the living room and sit down and watch TV because there's nothing else for me to do except watch the baby monitor, which I put in front, like near the TV. The housekeeper keeps, well, I didn't tell the lady this because I didn't want her to be like, oh my God, about her housekeeper. But like, she kept walking through the room and staring at me. I felt like I was back in that nanny situation. I was like, I don't know. It was like because she was having to work, she felt I should have to work even though there's nothing for me to do. It was weird. It was weird. And then, so she went and she started making all this noise in their laundry room, which is across the way from the little girl's room. And I was like, maybe she's used to the noise. Like, I don't know. This is the first time here when the housekeeper is here and the little girl's sleeping. I don't know what she's used to. So she was like banging and making all these noises, and she was in there forever. And it sounded like she was beating a trash can on the ground. Like, and then all of a sudden the loudest bang she did, and the little girl like jumped up, and she gets really startled really easily and cries, and she's so sad when she does it. But she was like freaked out. I felt so bad for her because she didn't get her whole nap, and it scared her so bad. It took me a long time to calm her down. And I was trying to calm her down. I think it was just like a language barrier, but the housekeeper was like, because when she gets upset, she cries mommy, daddy, like she wants her mom and her dad. And I usually distract her from that, and that way her mind gets off of it. Otherwise she cries because she had never been left with anyone before me. So the housekeeper was like, Oh, your mommy left? Mommy's gone. Mommy's not here. Mommy left. I was like, could we stop saying the M word? Okay? This is not helping. So, I don't know if y'all can tell I'm a little flustered. This is the very last time our very first couch we ever bought together will be in our living room. You're not as choked up. He doesn't get as sentimental as I do about these things. We never bought, like, we didn't even have, we had his old bed, which was a futon, until we bought this couch. So this was like our first big thing we ever bought together besides the house. And the car. Well, the car was in our separate names, so. I vlog this moment. I don't know why I get sentimental about this stuff.
I don't either.
Just a couch. Anyway, so we're gonna move this out. Get ready for the new couches tomorrow. So excited. I am so tired for some reason. It might be because we got up super early. That's probably why. And the couch is gone. Like, I always forget how huge this room actually is until the furniture is gone. See? That's not even all of it, guys. So yeah, the house is a mess right now. I was gonna like clean the floors really quick, but I think I'm just gonna get up early and do it because I am so tired for some reason. But just to make sure I go to bed and fall asleep, I bought this the other day at Target, this extra sleepy time tea. I've been chewing melatonin and taking it with it. Ooh, that was my ring. I was like, what is shining? I've been taking melatonin with it. My friend, he has insomnia really bad, but like he has PTSD from war. He's always telling me like, chew the melatonin and it works faster. He also taught me that bad habit when I was on Ambien. When I used to take Ambien, and like sometimes I would make the mistake of eating, and if you eat before you take Ambien, it won't work, or it won't work as fast. It'll take hours. So he was like, when you do that, just bite it and it'll go faster. But anyway, so now I'm in the bad habit of biting my melatonin. But it actually worked last night, and then I drank the sleepy time tea. I got the extra sleepy time tea because, guys, let's be real, I don't really know if it's doing anything, but I do like the taste a lot. So I'm going to take that and go to bed. That lamp has got to go because it won't match in here. I got to buy a nicer lamp. I don't know if I'm keeping this artwork. Like, I'll keep it because we can use it in the theater because it's like movie themed when we move. And then I have this big tall lamp. I figure out how much to sell it for. We shoved, let me show you guys. I'm not going to pan down because my license plate, but we got the couches on top of each other like Tetris so that I could pull my car in the garage. I have to go through the front door, but at least my car is like safe at night. Asshole teenagers in the neighborhood have been breaking into people's car at night, and some of them not even doing anything. They're just like busting out windows. And a lot of people have cameras, but it's so dark and they're wearing like hoodies and stuff, they can't tell who it is for sure. So I just pull my car in. Justin literally has nothing in his car, but they just break windows to break it. So not about that. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.